yeah, boy got the fresh trim and he got them big ass eye bags. Holy Jesus, my eye bags are big. Let me just open up so you can see it better. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, it feels like I haven't slept in weeks. What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It is me, ya boy man, who will probably start sounding like Squidward in a few seconds because again, I'm still kind of sick. I've been improving, but as I'm recording this, it still sometimes shows up, and this time is a clogged nose. So, yeah. And today we're going to be trying to talk about a situation that I've been trying to talk about for the past few weeks. In a sense of, I've recorded so many versions of this video and none of them have come out well. So I'm trying this one more time. Today's topic is going to be about one of the biggest controversial situations related to EDM that did not involve one EDM artist deciding to be inappropriate towards other people. Today we're going to be talking about Today we're going to be talking about the situation between Noisestorm and 311 that happened a few years ago. Again, let's just see if I can actually fucking do it this time. So before we continue on, one thing that I like to do in these sort of videos is for the people that are new here or that don't know one of the parts, I try to explain who these people are and why this situation happened. So let's start with the one I'm more familiar with and probably a lot of you are familiar with because this is an EDM channel, Noisestorm. Now if that name sounds familiar, it's because he's the Crab Rave guy. He released Crab Rave in 2018. It blew up because, you know, funny crabs dancing. Obama is gone. He actually has a really good discography that is not just Crab Rave. I highly do recommend, if you haven't heard his other stuff, do it. It's going to be extremely worth it. And one of the tracks that I really recommend as well is the track that is at the center of this whole situation, Heist. Back in like 2016, it was kind of common for a lot of artists to try their hands on trap, and Noisestorm was no different. He had already showcased his talents before on many other genres like dubstep, electro, and breaks, but trap, he decided to do a lot of experiments, and Heist is one of those tracks. He decided to go for a lot more metallic sound, a lot slower in rhythm, but faster in tempo. And I really like Heist, especially with that extremely sick drum and bass second drop that just explodes the track in energy. It just is a marvelous piece of music, even if I, for example, prefer Antihero, the other trap song that Noisestorm made, better. I personally believe that Antihero just has that energy more, plus it marries well the trap style he would do with the Arabic sounds that he did a lot in his breaks phase. But Heist, still a really good song that I highly recommend. Now, why the fuck am I talking about this song? Because the other part, 311, is, you know, they did some shit with Heist. 311 is, if by the research that I did a few weeks ago, one of the biggest, I don't know if rock or metal, I'm probably going to say rock, but if I'm wrong, which I definitely am, put that down in the comment section. 311 is pretty much one of the biggest bands in their genre of music, having made music since the 90s, and gathering a really big fan base, and being known as one of the flagship standard bands for their style. But you know, when you are a band that is doing a lot of music for a long time, you end up running out of ideas. You know, I should know, I'm only making music for 3 years and I'm already out of ideas. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, what do you do when you run out of ideas? You know, feel other tracks around you, you see what people are listening, and you try to incorporate that to your own music. Or you simply just copy another song, that works as well. See, that is what 311 did with their track Crossfire, released in their album Voyager a few years ago. When I say that they copied Heist by Noisestorm, I do not mean, they copied a little part of it, or they, imitated one of the sounds, but still in their style. No, I mean they copied the whole fucking track. The intro is the same, the build-ups are the same, the drops are the same. Hell, they even go double time on the second drop to mimic how Noisestorm goes into drum and bass on his own second drop.
Check the hex will tell you what's next. I get in a state of flow, I know I'm on the apex. Take a caught in the crossfire, so far we never missed it all. Caught in the crossfire, so far we never missed it all.
Hell, it's even so obvious that the copy is there. If your ears are wide open and you're listening up, you can actually hear Heist in the background of Crossfire.
I know your password, I know the groove you need to meet a master. I had to, no one else can do it, no one faster.
How did you think people were not going to notice that if your objective was for people to not notice that? And as my phone vibrates because I have my notifications on. Apparently, this isn't the first time that they've done something like this before. In the early 2010s, they copied Bonfire by Knife Party.
Start the game and breaking all that game. You know that you have lost at the second you delay.
Which makes me think one of the members is definitely into EDM. Let's not lie, let's not beat around the bush here. One of the members is part of the EDM community, and if you are watching this video, and if you are that member, then absolute bass tasting music. Knife Party and Noisestorm, hell yeah, that's absolutely great taste.
Down to the
Now, what was the reaction with this? Well, the first sign of this whole situation developing was when someone on Twitter, and I'm still not gonna call it X, fuck you Elon Musk, mentioned Noisestorm, saying, there's this band, 311, they copied Heist. And Noisestorm immediately picked up on that because, it's his own fucking trick. If he couldn't recognize that, fuck, After that, it became public knowledge that 311 had copied Noisestorm. And the fan base, 311's fan base, was actually really fucking critical of them. I looked at a lot of posts from the 311 subreddit talking about this whole situation, and the fan base was very critical, saying that this was an absolute shameful thing to do. And it kind of felt weird for me because normally on the internet, even if a person does something extremely fucking wrong, you at least have a lot of people defending the person, the group, the band, the collective. It doesn't matter. But it was extremely funny to see that the entire fan base was critical of this. No holds barred. They say that this was bullshit and that 311 was guilty of this. However, the situation did seem to end on a light note. One of the members of 311 put out a tweet apologizing to Noisestorm and explaining the situation, saying that someone, like one of his friends, had sent him an MP3 or a WAV file. It didn't say that it was Noisestorm's Heist. It just said, hey look, here's a random EDM song, I really like it. Noisestorm, he said that everything was fine, the situation was resolved, and unlike a lot of situations on the internet, this one ended pretty nicely with both parties shaking their hands, saying, we good, no issues, no problem, and all before blah 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 blah, all is well that ends well. Jesus Christ, I did not know me being sick was actually damaging my fucking brain. So yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We are actually really fucking close to reaching 50 subscribers. We can get to the 50. If you have any ideas for other topics, put them down in the comment section. Do the traditional YouTube things, and I feel like I am just tired. I need to go to sleep. My eyes are literally telling me that I probably should get some fucking rest.